yeah. Hey, y'all. We back again, and the tea is boiling hot. Now, picture this. A Home Depot scene. Folk trying to work, just trying to stay clean. Then, boom, out jumps Border Patrol in disguise. From a Penske truck? Now, that's a surprise. No badges out front, just a rented ride with Fox News rolling cameras on the side. They called it Operation Trojan Horse, and it's pretty shameful, of course. 16 grabbed, mostly Latinos at that. Vendors, day laborers targeted flat. Critics say it looked like profiling for sure. And the court said stop, but they just did more. Now Penske was shocked, said they ain't in the know. No one's supposed to ride in the back. That's a no. They calling DHS like, what in the hell? Y'all used our truck for what? Please do tell it. Now, LA's mad and the lawyers are on fire. ACLU saying the whole thing's just dire. Inhumane, deceptive, just wrong all around. Now the feds got some questions they better break. What you got, Doc? Day workers trapped, grabbed off the street in a rented truck. Now that's pure deceit. Penske upset, caught in the mix, saying DHS better fix this real quick. Civil rights groups shouting unfair play. You don't ambush folks that way. Come on. LA leaders calling for a full review. This kind of rain ain't something new. This is the blues and news. Anything can happen in a day. Oh Lord. Well, we're gonna do it again. Same time, same place. And we'll do it the Sandra Show way. 'Cause this has been the blues news. Indeed. Woo!
Oh yeah, I like that. All right, y'all, come on, get up, bring your energy, cause it's time to start the Sandra Show!
Hello and welcome to the Sandra Show. Y'all, that blues news that we just sang was crazy, huh?
Totally.
I mean, like, can you actually believe that the Border Patrol agents used a rented Penske truck in a surprise immigration raid outside of Los Angeles Home Depot? Wait a minute.
Sounds too familiar.
Do y'all believe that they rented a Penske truck in a surprise immigration raid? They arrested 16 people, literally sparking outrage from civil rights groups and city leaders who said it looked like racial profiling. Get out of here. How could that happen? Come on. What's going on? Did y'all see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is amazing because Penske said that they had nothing to do with it because their trucks were not designed for people to go in the back of them.
Right.
There's a lot of people in the back of them trucks. That's a lot of folks.
Now, sis, is this much different than a regular undercover car, other than like it's been sanctioned by the organization?
And it probably belongs to the federal government and is authorized. Not like, hey, let's go get a U-Haul truck and pick up people.
I know.
U-Haul, Penske, whatever. That's insanity.
I done seen an Escalade in my day. I done seen some stuff.
Yes.
But not this.
But you know what? I think the reason is definitely deceit. Because people have their eyes open for like weird looking vehicles. They all look the same. But somebody pulling up in a Penske truck, you think, oh, they're moving. Oh, no. It's the freaking ICE department in the back of a truck. Let's move on, y'all. Anywho, what a time to be alive. For all of those who are being snatched out of nowhere. Y'all, we are praying. We know that immigrants are being deported, and they've been deported under a lot of administrations. It's just how you do it. It's how you do it. It's the delivery. All right, so we have a phenomenal show for you today, maybe even a little more emotional than you're ready for. So grab your tissues and your bubbly beverage and let's get this show started. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Y'all, there's a kind of heartbreak that hides in plain sight. The kind that sits between two people who really love each other deeply, but are slowly breaking under the weight of an unanswered prayer. This isn't just about infertility. It's about the silence that follows, the spiritual emptiness, the slow unraveling of hope. Our guest today didn't just live through that, y'all. They wrote through it. Their book, Rear View, is a powerful reflection of pain, perseverance, and the moments God showed up, even when the answer was not yet. This conversation is about the unseen battles couples face, the pressure no one prepares you for, the hidden grief men aren't allowed to speak of, the kind of love that doesn't always look pretty, but it stays anyway. This is about faith that has been tested and the miracle of choosing each other even when it hurts. Y'all, please welcome to the Lavender Couch, Lisa and Walter Page. For joining me. We are honored to have you here.
Honored to be here.
To tell your
Thank
story.
you for having us.
You're welcome. Listen, and y'all look fabulous.
So
How about that?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
got a little New York flair to you.
Do I really? You know, I lived there for a few years.
You
You're
can
from New York?
No question.
Yes.
Come on, we're in New York.
Born and raised in Queens.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Of
but
course you were raised in
rep
Queens.
Queens.
A queen, and where?
I'm the
Brooklyn?
king of Queens. So I'm the king of Queens.
I love it.
Yeah,
You're the
I'm born-
king of Queens. I
king of
love
Queens,
that.
that's right.
I love it. Well, as I said, it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you, man.
Rear View is such a loaded title. Why did you use that reference for your book?
Well, this is very easy. I'm going to pass this straight to my beautiful wife. Because
Come on, beautiful wife.
So when we finally received our promise of 3 children,
Really?
listen,
Congratulations.
Sandra, almost at the same time.
Really?
Yes.
After going through years of infertility.
Yes,
After
ma'am.
going through 11 years of infertility.
Wow. Look at your
So
family.
we can-
And y'all
that's
got
them.
all boys?
Yes, all boys.
Oh my God.
All boys.
That's amazing.
All boys.
They are so handsome.
All
Sir.
boys,
Y'all
yeah.
are a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Thank
Won't
God.
you do it? Yes.
Listen, and so I was on my way to church. My husband had a client to meet. I had the 3 boys in the minivan in 2005, and I went to Dodge. I don't know, it was Animal or something in road in Country, North Carolina, right?
Yes.
And
Roads.
there was a on the edge of the road. There was a dip, and so as I dodged, the minivan that I was in, I was headed to church. The minivan that I was in lost control.
No.
And so we went into some brush down an embankment, and each time the car turned, I was like, in the name of Jesus, I know you didn't give me these kids for me to lose
Lord.
them. And so 1 time, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns.
Like flipping?
Yeah,
the car's
flipping.
Oh no.
Flipping. And so upside down, when the car finally stopped, the hardest thing for me to do was turn around and see what state my 3 miracle boys were in.
Wow.
So I looked through the rear view
Oh.
and I saw 6 little eyes,
Really?
6 little hands, 6 little legs. My middle, the oldest twin had a scratch on his forehead, and that was the extent of the injuries.
When I tell you,
So
only do it.
rear view,
Wow.
that is actually
That's
where
the title.
that's the
where it
title.
came from.
And
Wow, that's
I went on a fast. I went on a fast last year, Cassandra. And I have been telling my husband, we need to write this book. We need to write this book. We need to write this book. But I
Yes.
went on a fast. And the Lord impressed upon me to write it quickly
Yes,
at this
Lisa.
time, because this stage in my life, I had truly gone from religion to relationship, so I could be able to write about it and I could add context to it.
Yes.
And I could speak to somebody else on the pitfalls that I went through that I didn't know then,
But you know now.
but I know
and
now.
you can help somebody.
And I can help somebody. So
Oh,
that's where
my
review came
goodness.
from.
That is a powerful title. What a powerful story.
And I just went with whatever she was saying. And, you know, she was the impetus for the book, obviously, outside of the title. I was the one very weary, very leery. I didn't want to be on Front Street, so to speak.
Right.
Even I was 38 by the time I had my children. But as a young man, we got married, I was 26.
Wow.
So that's almost 12 full calendar years that I had to wait for Walter IV. So, you know, I grab him like this now. You're gonna listen to me.
Yeah.
I need you to now. But
we needed the male perspective.
Yes, you do.
We
It's
needed
so
that.
important.
So we co-wrote it.
Yes, that's beautiful.
we did.
Lisa and Walter Page. The book is called Rear View, and she just shared with us why the title is that. It is extremely powerful. We have to go to a break, but we will be right back, and they are not going anywhere, so you do the same. Don't go anywhere. For the Culture is going to play something really cool for us. A praise break, fellas. Let's do
go.
it.
Let's go.
Because he's good like that. The Sandra Show. I am sitting here with Lisa and Walter Page. And when I tell y'all they got a powerful story, it's a testimony. It's a powerful testimony about infertility. And then not all of a sudden, 11 years after wanting a child, God blessed them with 3 children.
Amen.
The title of the book is Rear View because she almost lost all 3 children in a car accident. But she looked in the rear view mirror, and saw 6 eyes. Let's move on.
Yes, indeed.
What a testimony, y'all.
Yes.
That's what I've been like, oh my God, my babies, and you
right.
see them all. So when you're believing for a miracle that doesn't come, it can make you question everything,
Yes.
even God.
Yes.
Why me? Why us?
Yeah.
What did your relationship with God sound like in the silence of the
No,
wait?
I turned against God. I cursed God. I challenged God in every way I could possibly do it. And I just kept on challenging it. He kept challenging me as well. I didn't even know it. He kept asking me to study, show myself approved. If you want me to be a part of you, you got to show that you're a part of me. You're not ashamed to be a workman. You're not ashamed to rightly divide my word. And so that's what he put upon me, even at a young age. And it wasn't until I figured out that I was never going to have a child. And I finally, at that point, I just came to God and I said, listen, I love you, Lord. I'm okay with whatever you do in our life.
Wow.
Then it took a few months later, and then we found out we were pregnant. I couldn't believe it. I just said, you're my dude, Jesus.
Yes, you better come on.
Yeah, you're my dude forever. And
Oh my God.
That's how it's been.
Now, challenging God is.
I challenged him.
How did you challenge
I
him?
cursed him. I did everything I can detrimental to my own life, to my own existence.
Wow.
I didn't want to live anymore. I believe any man, even at the most infinitesimal level, any man who you tell can't reproduce, you can't carry on your name. Even your seed is the smallest thing you can't. If you can't do that, you feel as less than a man.
Yeah.
And that's how I took it. And I didn't have anybody to speak to. So
Wow.
I'm growing up, I'm watching my family, we got to go to 16 birthday parties a month. And I'm like, I can't do this.
Baby shower.
Baby showers.
Everybody's got
I'm
babies
watching,
except y'all.
yeah, I'm like, I lost it.
Wow.
I lost it. And it led to a lot of distrust, a whole lot of other things. But, my helpmate, my better half, she
I
put
love
me
it.
through, and I had to pick her up.
Yeah.
You know what's deep, though, for me?
Tell us.
When I found out that I had to stop being selfish because
She's hurting too.
no, it's not even two.
What?
Because I didn't even want to go get tested as a man, and that's the first sign.
that is.
See, women they're much more complicated, beautiful creature God created. Dudes are simple. We got to go. But Sandra, let me tell you. You go in there and they say, Mr. Page, you got your got a room
Specimen.
for you.
That's what we were used to. Page, specimen.
If you
Really?
if you need a magazine or
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
And I mean, and the dude is next door. This is how it went when I was going through this.
11 years.
And I just said, I can't, we just, it was crazy.
Ooh, does that kind of remind you of Job? Oh my goodness. You gotta
Yes,
stick
sir.
through it. Y'all
Yes,
stuck
sir.
through
Well,
it.
it is perseverance, but it's also
Yeah, it's
no
amazing.
question. No question. No question, bro.
When he realized, you know what, I really accepted God. I'm really saved. I really accepted God. I was at my lowest point.
Yeah.
See, I was raised in church. What was unchurched? I was raised in church, and I looked at God as the Santa Claus.
Ooh, because you just took it for granted because you went to church 7 days a week.
Yes, yes. So why is this happening? I'm doing everything that why
I'm
is
your child, God.
I am your child, and my faith was as low as it could possibly
Wow.
be. I was a true Israelite, and I challenged God. But it was so funny when Walt was like, you know what, Lee, if it never happens, I'm okay with God. He's already done enough.
Wow.
He's already done enough. For me, I literally, Sandra, said, I was singing worship. I was on the pulpit, and there was a prophet in the house, and I literally said, if you can really hear me, send the prophet.
The prophet called you.
He did. He did. But I still thought I needed to help God.
Wow.
Help the process.
That journey was something else.
To be still and know
Come on.
that he is God.
He doesn't need me.
Correct. He doesn't need us.
Listen.
And when you just kind of relaxed, gave up, he came in, he stepped in and gave you everything you'd asked.
But you know what? The
and
give
more.
up, the give up was such a release of pain and
Surrender,
joy.
not
It
giving
was.
up. It's
there
a
you go.
surrender.
It's a surrender.
It was
Yes,
a
it's a
true
surrender.
surrender, and I this was the first time I ever laid prostrate on my own. I did it with my pastors, with some of my mentors, but it's the first time on my own I just ever laid prostrate on the floor and just said, thank you, God, and crying. And Lisa was like, she came in the room and she didn't know where. I was like, I'm good. Don't, not to call nobody. I'm cool, but I'll try to brush off my allergies, but she caught me. So, but it was at that point, and it wasn't too much longer later, and I just knew. It is an amazing story when you think about it.
It really is. And it's so great, like you said, to hear it from a male perspective as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the love you are expressing, I can tell in the way you're speaking
Yes, ma'am.
for your sons. It's so
I just
beautiful.
wish I had the presence and the intestinal fortitude at that time, like, is what I'm trying to share with my brothers now, dudes now. We have to speak to one another.
Yes,
so
sir.
the goal is to not sit in silence. The goal is not to sit by yourself. You have to reach out to somebody. Reach out to me, but if it's not, if it's not me, but you gotta hit somebody.
Yes.
You can't do it alone.
Correct.
Take it
No
from
man is
take it from
talented.
Yes.
toughest guy ever. Yeah, okay.
I love people who didn't believe, and then all of a sudden,
Oh, no.
they can tell you
I
how good God is.
He is.
So, y'all, this next segment is one I really love. It's called Say It Out Loud. Now,
Nice.
I want you to look at each other. I'm going to take these earrings off
Good.
because they don't like me today. I want the two of you to look at each other. Don't focus on me.
Okay.
Don't focus on the audience.
Okay.
Just you two. Now hold each other's hands. And I want you to say something that may have never made it out of your mouth. A thank you you've never voiced, not for the big gestures, but for the quiet sacrifices. For staying when it was hard, for holding on when you both could have let go, through all the battles, all the not yets, the late nights filled with silence instead of answers.
I got a gang of them, but I want to express to you, and you know the timing, but you remember when the doctors first told me I was the reason that we couldn't have a child. They said you have 0 sperm count. That's the report I got. And when you said don't sweat that, I got you. That's the greatest thing. Although I wanted to die, you know that.
I know.
We of course ended up finding out that wasn't the case. So I wanted to shoot that first doctor who told me that.
Yeah, but that was God.
But it was God. I was still a work in progress at that time. But it was the way I knew you were humbled, and you were so prepared to say, thank you, God, I got him.
Yeah.
And that's what you did, and I never forgot it. So when we found out it was other complications, other challenges, we just attacked it together. But from that point on, I already knew we're gonna be okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you on public. On Sassandra's show.
Well, I want to say, and this is.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, she got us
with-
good. Cassandra got us good. I want to say thank you for not looking at me as being judgmental when I kept praying for you, for your salvation.
Remember.
And then when you truly accepted Christ as your Savior, what he did for us, we were best friends already.
Yeah, it was
but
crazy.
we were living in the world. But for you heeding the call
Yeah, I remember.
to make our marriage and our lives a testimony,
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for first of all, for not looking at me as the judgmental person that I truly was, because of that religion factor. But I want to thank you for having a true relationship with God. And I want to thank you for opening up to other men from all walks of life that didn't want to go to the pastor.
Sure.
They came to you because they knew that your heart was pure.
No
there
doubt.
were no motives. And I want to thank you for heeding the call. And I want to thank you for being the man of God for our sons
No doubt. Thank you, baby.
to emulate.
Appreciate that. I love you.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
that.
being my best friend.
Oh, thank
buddy.
you, Lisa and Walter.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for sharing that with us.
Thank you for
There's
having
so
us.
many people who are watching the show that are going to be blessed, and this will resonate with them. Because when you go through storms and you're navigating the waters of challenge, when you have something like this going on, it's beautiful to see you come out on the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
And so many couples may be going through that right now, and you are the testimony of they can make it.
The
Because
hope
y'all-
that you have to attach to Jesus, you have to stand on his promises because he promised them to
Yes.
us. You know, he's going to deliver. I
And
don't
your
know
time
when.
ain't God's time.
Listen.
Exactly right.
You
So,
wanted it 11 years before, and God said, I'm going to give it to you now.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so that's so beautiful.
It is.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much. And we
Pleasure.
want to be a blessing to other couples. And so what Walter and I, what God has gifted us with is a design and it's called Mastermind, where we have couples all over the country and out of the country meeting to fellowship and to understand how to walk the journey that we walk through. And we want to give, in this, you spoke about it earlier, in this climate of our country, we went through a myriad of infertility treatment. Walter and I want to gift that.
Yeah, so
to couples.
Oh,
we want to
that
be able
is
to
so
pay
wonderful.
for that for them.
So I want to tell our audience really quickly where we can find you before we have to say goodnight for tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Where can we find you?
You can go to www.rearviewbook.com on all social media. We are Rear View Book.
Rear View Book. Lisa and Walter
yeah,
Page,
this
a
is what you got.
phenomenal story of overcoming infertility. For the culture! God bless y'all. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Come on. Now everybody.